Okay, 7 dog. I'm on the doggone. Coming in red and gold, nigga. I just want you to know that. What color you wearing? Somebody might want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Pocket want liberals. Yeah, pockets got packets. Packet, 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 packet. Pocket, 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 rocket. Pocket, 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 rocket. Pocket, 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 rocket. Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. The same. Left pocket got pounds. Hey Fred, I thought that Jordan shit came on Netflix, dog. No, it's come on 30 for 30, but it's a Netflix documentary. I think that's what it is.
Well, the NFL on EA Sports has moved across the Atlantic to the capital city of London, England. Coming up, another edition of the NFL International Series, and it should be a good one, between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back.
Hold on, pause it, 8 Mile. Pause it. I don't know why you unpause it. I just told your ass. Yeah, cuz. Let's keep my defense strong, nigga.
To the 16-yard line.
Pause it, dog. Hit pause. My nigga Sanders there. You crazy. I don't lose. It's a tackle. But the only reason I do all this shit because they got this shit so cold. Where you can do your substitutions and shit. That shit is blooded. I don't want you. I want you and Ward to switch. Ward out there a little faster. Alright, we in the building. I gotta start. I'll start.
Tonight, girl, I'm about to get. Yes, I am. I'm about to watch y'all niggas get y'all ass whooped.
It's on now. I'm ready.
I don't know who I'm about to see.
Let's go, baby. This party started right.
I already know what John like to do. We out here recruiting.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
No, he gonna throw the ball to the tight ends left and right. We like to keep this nigga Garoppolo. You think he's the right one?
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on it and not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the second half.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Some of that scrap rock roll.
Didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Whack Ryan.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's all that is, cuz.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16.
I got this. That's me.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that is incomplete.
Man, are you serious,
like something
bro?
that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense.
That
They're
nigga
going to fake it from
wild.
deep in their own territory.
I didn't even know I ran no fake on my mama. I didn't. Oh, I know my mama. I didn't.
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
A 30-yard, what was that, 20-yard fake? I ain't try that bullshit.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Snead's got it. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 12-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own. It worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, Garoppolo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
After the sack on first down, Garoppolo. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So first and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Hey, Ma,
on second down. Jackson, nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Flushed out right. He wants it all for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
This one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the point.
Oh, you ran directly to that nigga. That's flag.
That shit flag, dog, because I ain't do that.
Down. What a big break.
Who did?
Leads to a first
the computer.
That's a lie. That
Jackson. Steps
you forgot, I'm looking at the stream, nigga. You controlled that nigga.
Incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's second down. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
I didn't even try to tell.
I'm not running nobody in there because every time I do it, I always
winner. This is Mark Ingram. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The second down play, not much better than the first.
I did
there. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
White.
Garoppolo now. The Sanders has got it complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
R1.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
I'm talking about that nigga broke off the motherfucker running back.
For Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence.
Good play, John. But that nigga, I ain't gonna say who was over there. You knew he
was able to make the short catch.
Nah, he was covered. That one nigga crossed him. There was another nigga.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, the middle of the field.
Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
On the middle of the field, 8. You was just roaming that bitch right there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And yes, he found Toilolo. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Okay, that boy digging in that playbook. That boy digging in that playbook.
Throwing on first is Gordon. On the screen, this is Coleman. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Give him 30 yards there. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
They go play action here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
What?
Here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Big 39.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick six really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And an alley to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson. It's caught by Roberts.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. It's Mark Ingram, and he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down as the Ravens push further out in front. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Bitch-ass niggas.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Always. I need that.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half.
Lying.
And he's going to go down.
Y'all a whole lot nigga. That was a touchdown.
Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams.
Here we go.
As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
You so
down.
fine with yourself,
the
baby.
Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson.
Princess,
sliding
baby.
out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, I Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Excuse me.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. He finds Roberts, complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. This is Ingram on 1st and 10.
Oh, for real, bitch?
And
come on, dog.
Before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit, now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a...
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. D Ford in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Come on, man. You got to think. That's San Fran defense, man.
Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That's fielded in the end zone. Dances by him. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Yeah, maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
Quit juking and run straight,
now play fake here on 1st down. Out
you
to his
juking with nobody else?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Justin Ellis. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making a play.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Okay.
Patrick
Stop there.
He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong.
Mommy got it. Mommy got it.
Sacks. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Welcome back now here in London. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Garoppolo. Deep ball for Goodwin.
Come on, baby. Why my niggas can't catch?
Play call there. Now it's 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against...
Man, I'm done, bro. Why they not holding on to the ball, bro?
Now they go for it on 4th, but this
come on, man.
Up incomplete.
What?
Like, come on. The fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. That shit weak, bro.
On first down, it's Ingram. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
Niggas hold on
as
to
he
the
is
ball, dog.
smothered
They
behind
drop
the
balls all
line.
day long.
That'll
How
wind
the
up
fuck
going
we can't
for
get
a
no
loss
pass
of 4.
play?
And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Jackson from the shotgun. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Quan Alexander drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I'm thinking.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A very solid gain of 27. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Coleman. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let them bleed the game out that way.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. An 8-yard touchdown run, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
I had to play the long field on that one.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Here's Jackson. And he's got
That's just so whack.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Know what you just doing.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That comeback route, that
carry here.
Right. Like, come on, right. Like, my nigga just don't have a clue,
huh? First down and more. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes for a better night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to find 2
3
scores,
games
so,
in 6
we're not
months.
going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Garoppolo on first down. Now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
That
forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 32 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, 72 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We didn't. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down, and the pressure gets to him again. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. To throw is Jackson. Throwing on 3rd and long. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways